Hey ladies, how's it going? Hardcore's hardest working man, Dan Frampton here, and I wasn't gonna make another video today, but huge news happened. There was a big drop, and I just had to drop everything I was doing to talk about this huge development. Now, this is probably gonna be a quick, rambly style video because a huge band is getting back together to perform once again. And this just isn't any old band. This is one of Baltimore's most iconic bands in the last couple years, but they haven't really played together in about 5 years or so. If you haven't guessed, it is Trapped Under Ice that I'm talking about. If you're not quite familiar with Trapped Under Ice, they were like a hardcore band from Baltimore, Maryland, fronted by Justice Tripp. And their drummer, I don't know if you heard of him, his name is Brendan Yates. He plays vocals in Turnstile. So while Turnstile was off getting real famous, making lots of money, doing the whole Turnstile thing, Justice Tripp decided instead of having a drummer come in to substitute, he would just do a bunch of other stuff. He had a side project called Angel Dust and a side project called Cold Mega, I think? Yeah, definitely Cold Mega. And just because Justice Tripp wasn't getting as famous or as big as Brendan Yates from Turnstile didn't mean his efforts were in vain, because Angel Dust put out some great records. I loved a bunch of the songs that they put out. They were being very experimental, very pop punk, very kind of indie-rific, you know? And it was kind of cool to hear like a hardcore vocalist go down that route. His solo project called Mega, however, was not really my thing. I do appreciate having like an artistic vision and wanting to get it out there and doing it, and that's great that he did it. It's just not something that is in like regular rotation for me. But from the time of recording here, 3 hours ago, Flatspot Records put up this poster. Disturbing the peace happening in 2023, Baltimore City, with a stacked ass lineup. This is huge. It's so huge that the tickets are already starting to sell out, and that's no surprise. This is Trapped Under Ice we're talking about. Getting back together, reuniting after going separate ways and doing amazing things. It's like such a monumental story. And I don't really think they actually officially broke up. I don't think there was ever like a we're not gonna be a band anymore thing. You know, they were just doing other things, and when the time was right, they were gonna come back together and be a band. Now, I'm not sure during this show if Brendan is gonna be the drummer. I really hope that he is. But if not, you know, it's still gonna be pretty sick to hear Justice Tripp perform these songs again. He is one hell of a hardcore frontman. And just look at the lineup. I haven't heard of all these bands like Mad and Jive Bomb, but Hold My Own, Zulu, Never Ending Game, and Scowl. What an undercard. Those bands are amazing. And then you get No Warning. Are you kidding me? And then one of my favorite bands over the last couple years, End It. This is one hell of a show, and I just cannot wait to see the footage from it. So it's about to sell out. If you're watching this video now and will be around the Baltimore area, January 28th, 2023, you can still go to BaltimoreSoundstage.com and pick up tickets for yourself. Please, do yourself a favor. This is history. And if you haven't heard anything from Trapped Under Ice yet, you don't need to go too far. Just go back to their last record, Heatwave. It's the one with the mouth and the cherries on the cover. So yeah, I just really wanted to talk about that because Trapped Under Ice is one of my favorite hardcore bands, and I'm really wondering if Brendan is going to come back to play drums for them, considering how big and famous he got. And you know they're getting back together for this show, so they're gonna have show merchandise. I can't wait to see what they come out with. I just hope when they get in a room together and start playing again that they get inspired to put out new stuff. Cause wouldn't that be sick? 2023, getting a fresh new Trapped Under Ice LP. God damn, that would be amazing. But that's gonna do it for today. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. And until my next upload, watch another upload.